Hi, welcome to Future Techneza. Today, we have some breaking news about DJI. More details have just come in regarding the upcoming DJI Neo 2 drone, and we're going to dive right into it. Yesterday, we saw that the DJI Neo 2 had passed through FCC filings. Along with that, there was also a new digital transceiver listed. This appears to be an upgrade module for the Neo 2. And this could tell us a lot about DJI's strategy for the new drone. It seems like DJI may be planning something a little different this time. They might be trying to work around some regulations. In the United States, the idea is that the Neo 2 will be sold as a Wi-Fi only drone out of the box. Then, later on, users will have the option to upgrade it with a better video transmission system. This upgrade would come in the form of that transceiver we just mentioned. So, what does this mean for you, the user? It means that the DJI Neo 2 might launch in the US without DJI's popular OcuSync system. Instead, it will use Wi-Fi for video transmission. And if you've been following this channel, you already know Wi-Fi only drones usually have limited range and weaker performance. You might remember the DJI Spark. That was one of DJI's first truly portable drones. It didn't have OcuSync either, and many users complained about short range and laggy video. The Spark was fun to fly, but it definitely had its limitations. And now, fast forward to 2025, and it looks like DJI might be repeating the same pattern, at least for the base version of the Neo 2. So, what's different this time? Well, the upgrade option. This time, DJI seems to be offering a way to turn your Wi-Fi only Neo 2 into something better. By adding the transceiver module, users could unlock support for OcuSync. That would mean better range, less lag, and smoother video. But it also means that people will have to install this upgrade themselves. That turns the drone into more of a DIY system. This upgrade path could help DJI keep the price lower at launch. It could also help them avoid stricter regulations in certain countries, especially in the US. By keeping OcuSync out of the base model, they might be able to sell the drone more easily and to a wider audience. Then, serious users, like FPV pilots, can choose to buy the upgrades separately. However, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First, the Wi-Fi version will have limited range. You'll likely use your smartphone as the main controller. That means no physical controller in the box, at least not for the base version. And if you've flown a drone with just a phone before, you know it's not the best experience. The Neo 2 will probably support motion control, too. That's because both the motion controller and the drone are said to use GFSK. And DJI's Controller 3 also uses GFSK. But here's the catch, we still don't know if the Controller 3 will actually work with the Neo 2. It depends on whether DJI allows that pairing or not. Now, if you want to use your DJI goggles or the N3 controller with the Neo 2, you'll need the SDR transceiver module. That's the upgrade we mentioned earlier. Without that, the Wi-Fi model won't connect to goggles, and it won't have the low latency feed that FPV pilots want. So the big question is DJI trying to get around FCC regulations by separating OcuSync from the main product? Maybe. And maybe they're doing this to reach more customers. After all, DJI wants to sell as many drones as possible. Making the base model cheaper and then offering upgrades later might help them do that. 4. Casual users, the base model might be fine. But for serious pilots, this Wi-Fi only system won't be enough. Though if you've ever flown a Wi-Fi drone, you know how frustrating it can be. The range is short. The signal breaks up easily. And the video feed lags a lot. Even a few trees or buildings between you and the drone can mess up the signal. That's why many people still prefer OcuSync, and why the original Neo was such a good product. It had OcuSync from the start, and it worked well right out of the box, but now with the Neo 2, DJI might be trying something new. And it might not be for everyone. Some pilots will love the flexibility. Others may not want to deal with extra upgrades and DIY installs. It really depends on what you want from your drone. So here's the big question for you, are you okay with a Wi-Fi only DJI drone? Or do you want your Neo 2 to work with your goggles and have full OcuSync support from day one? It's an important question because it tells us where DJI is heading. And from the FCC filings we've seen as of July 2025, this roadmap is becoming more clear. It looks like DJI is splitting their product into two levels, a basic version for casual users, and an upgraded version for serious flyers. That's the latest update on the DJI Neo 2. It's not official yet, but this information comes from strong FCC sources. So it's worth paying attention. DJI may be changing the way we think about drone upgrades and how drones are sold. Is this a good move or not? Time will tell. Thanks again for watching Future Technos and staying up to date on the latest tech and drone news. If you enjoy this kind of coverage, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That way, you'll never miss an update. We've also got a giveaway coming up, so make sure you're subscribed to be entered.